What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. I think today we'll take Thor out. I only have one Thor run under my belt so far, and the one I did with him was kinda weird, I guess. Like, it was a poison run, so not very centered around Thor's mechanics. So let's take Thor out again and see what he's really capable of. Who would be good with Thor, though, is the question. Maybe something like Gargoyle, actually, would be pretty decent. They're both skill users that also use basic attacks a lot. If he has... Okay, I was going to say, if he has Petrify, it's guaranteed. A lot of people out there don't like Gargoyle, and I get why, honestly. Gargoyle's weird. But I'm here to tell you that Gargoyle is a lot better than you think he is. If you think he's bad. He's actually pretty good, especially with Petrify. There's a lot of utility to be gotten out of this Gargoyle, and unless I'm offered something crazy, we will likely stick to this Gargoyle. Obviously, if I say Gambler, definitely taking Gambler, because he got changed in the patch, and I haven't gotten to play with him yet, and I really, really want to. So, that's one of like the big things I'm still looking to try in the new Skul patch we're in. But the thing about Gargoyle that is really good about him is he has both, he has iframes on both Petrify, which is one of his skills, and also when you swap into him, he is also invincible to all damage for a short duration, which is really, really usable. You can make a lot of utility out of something like that. That's something I'm always trying to hammer into people's heads, is like, iframes are very, very important. They're way more important than I think a lot of people realize. That's why Genie's good. I guess people realize it, but I don't know. I just don't think people factor that kind of thing into like their opinions when they're forming them on skulls. Like, yo, when people talk about, or at least back in the day when people would talk about Genie, they would say he's bad, and they didn't know how to play him. But something I always tried to tell people is like, the way you play Genie, instead of dodging with his dashes, you dodge with his skills. Because Genie used to have a really janky, weird dash that was like hard to use. So that was something I used to try and tell people, but you know, then they just buffed his dash to be like a normal, powerful dash, and now everyone likes Genie. I think it was after that when people really started realizing that Genie was just good all along, and people just didn't know how to play him. And I kind of feel the same way about Gargoyle. Although there is a lot more to dislike inherently about Gargoyle than there ever was about Genie. The way that Gargoyle just kind of floats around on the screen is like pretty hard to really get used to. It's weird. It doesn't feel right when you're playing it, at least especially when you're new. With a little bit of getting used to, though, I think most people would come to just like this skull as much as they like any other skull. It just takes a minute to really get used to the mechanics. Also, the gimmick of Gargoyle is kind of weird, too. Like, there's really no reason to fly really ever in Skul, and he gets more powerful the more time he spins in the air, which is just weird. Like, there's not a lot of airborne enemies in this game. He may be good against phase 2 on ooh. No, I don't like, man, it's a shame that this is attached to Fairy Tail. I'm just not the biggest fan of like, even as powerful as like the new how powerful this is combined with Undyne, I still just don't see myself really ever taking it. But he might be good against phase 2 Alexander because of how often those fists are up in the air. We'll take this. I'm glad I kept going because this. And also, one thing about Gargoyle that's really cool is he's a really good mixed damage user. Like, really, really good at it. Like, one of the best. Because if we're lucky, we'll see Genie's Chain Sickle. Even though it's not that... Actually, am I going to build Genie's Chain Sickle on this one? I don't know. It's not abusable on Thor, really. Thor doesn't have the fastest inner attack, which is to say his inner attack is extremely slow. So, we'll see. You know, I'll feel out the run as we go. Right now, I'm thinking this is going to be a decent Gargoyle build. And something good about Gargoyle with Thor is you want rapid basic attacks with both of them, and that like gives me a common goal to strive for, which is why I took the after image. It's not the greatest item, but it's good enough. Rapidity and Wisdom are good inscriptions. The item effect is mediocre, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna take Wraith. Like a much better quintessence than I think a lot of people understand. I think Wraith is really good, especially with weakness exposure, which is something I may take. I may take it to start out regardless and get rid of it later. We'll see. I've not been taking weakness exposure to the end as often as I used to. I don't know if that's because weakness exposure fell off. I really don't think it did. I think it's just like all these shiny new toys that we were given and lots of changes in the dark ability realm makes me want to, and also Super Baby, my reliance on Super Baby as well. Like, I'm still at the point where I need a lot of max HP to feel comfortable. Not so much against Alexander, although I still like having a lot of max HP against Alexander, but more against Dark Skull. We're not going to let the remaining one out of his cage. Whenever you see the remaining one early, if you're not in a skull room and potentially duping your skull, I generally advise not to release the remaining one, because if you see him in Act 3 or late, like really, even if I see him in Act 2, I'll let him out. But if you see him in Act 4, you have a high chance of getting a Nat Legendary out of the remaining one, which is a lot of Bone Shards, or Unique, which is, I think, guaranteed. I don't think you can get a rare from the remaining one in Act 4, maybe in extremely unfortunate circumstances, but most of the time you're seeing at least a Unique. Whereas if I were to let him out now, it would pretty much be a common, maybe a rare. He's a lot more useful later on. That's nice, by the way. I wouldn't mind getting my Thor to... Oh, actually, I can guarantee that. Let's grab this. Grab this. Get our Bone Shards. Now we have a guaranteed unique Thor. Give me a cool legendary. Okay. Hey, it's deja vu. I'm not going to build poison this time, though. That's what set me down the poison path last time, though. This literal exact scenario. Poison would be good here for the record. I just want to make that crystal clear so people understand my stance. Poison is a universal status. You can run it on anything. It's much the same as Oberon. You know, if you have Oberon on a physical skull, it doesn't matter because your skull damage is like irrelevant. It's all about the Oberon damage. But I'm not going to do Poison Thor twice. The whole reason I'm doing this run is because, for one, Thor is cool and fun and I like him. But also, I didn't show off Thor's mechanics as much as I would have liked to have in the last attempt. So, we'll go again. This time with feeling. And also, I've already cycled through all the new skulls, so... And I still got new skull fever. And unlike 1.6, I actually like these skulls. Well, okay, I liked Davy Jones and Mage, but I didn't at the start. I liked Davy Jones. I did not like Mage. And now my opinion's kind of reversed. I like Mage. Davy Jones, not so much. I don't dislike him. I just think he's bad. He's fun, though. Pirates are cool. But, you know, that can only take you so far, Davy Jones. You also got to be powerful. And you're not. You're weak. No offense to Davy Jones enjoyers. I have used him since the update dropped, though. I used him in a off-recording run. And he did a good job. Kind of. Actually, no, he really didn't. It was a God of War run. We have enough Bone Shards. Let's take an item room. I usually don't take item rooms if they're offered against skull rooms outside of Act 1. So I may as well enjoy the item rooms while I can. Because my builds are very Bone Shard heavy, I guess. This is the right way to word it. I need a lot of them. Because I always build my 2 Skulls to Legendary. I'll always build my Arachna Shrines up when I can. So. Boom. Also, we have Treasure 4. Oh, we do. Okay. I didn't even notice. I forgot about the metal box. I mean, that's going to be useful for a while. Could even be a Treasure 4 type of run where we take it to the end. But I don't want to rely on Treasure 4 that much. It's extremely, extremely overpowered. So I'm a little hesitant to make my runs rely on having Treasure 4 for victories too often. Like every one of those items is good, but the one where you like are immune to damage for 5 seconds is fucking insane. Can't believe they made that shit. All right, Yiggy. Go easy on me, dog. I don't want to be here too long, okay? You know the drill. No ulting, please. Okay, well that's, you know, I only care about phase 2 ulting. This is nothing. But it's not looking good for a no ult Yiggy. I'll say that much. We need to poison him as much as possible. Look how much poison is just shredding his HP. Whenever he has it. It's like, you are not meant to have a fucking approaching death this early. Or a metal box, for that matter. Though my physical isn't high or anything. It's actually pretty low. Alright, we want to put a Wraith here. So he's hit by it. Ow. Ah, okay, we did not get hit by that. Though the Wraith doesn't... Actually, is the Wraith even working? It doesn't have any of the hands coming out. I actually don't think it's doing anything. Yeah, I don't think the Wraith is doing... Yeah. He got hit by that explosion, but that's like the worst part about Wraith. That doesn't matter. Okay. I don't think I want to be out as Gargoyle while this is happening. His movement is not great. Yeah, I'd rather be Thor. Got kind of lucky with the pattern there. Not that it would have killed me. Okay, yeah, now Wraith is doing shit. But it's not going to be doing shit now. And we are out of here. Nice. You love to see it. Now, what do you have for me today, sir? Good stuff, I hope. Nope. Oh, no. I was too ready to say nope there. This is the 3rd run in a row, I think, that I've recorded that I've gotten the fucking Olive Tree Cudgel. And you're never going to see me pass up the Olive Tree Cudgel, just so you guys know. I think this is a contender for the best item in the game. Like, it's competing with things like Invisible Knife, which is hard competition. You know, you might not think so, but it is. Oh my god, I got so low rolled here on the quartz. I'm gonna take Collection Desire. I could also take Aging. You know what? Actually, I will take Aging. More Petrifies, please. Aging's a good curse. Though, I guess I'm not committing to the Gargoyle just yet. It would also be good on Gambler, though. So if I see Gambler, hey, that's fine by me. We got the shitty skill. The dash. At least, all of my experience with the dash so far, it has been bad. I guess I can't really say it's shitty yet, because I'm still learning how to use these guys. But, like, in my experience so far, it's his worst skill by a lot. So I may be looking for an ability swapper. It's really the only one I don't want. Ooh. We're not building Strike. Especially Physical Strike. I don't know if I, you know, if I was doing a Strike run, I think that's a time where I would say don't build Mixed. Because it's already hard enough to scale your damage on Strike runs. You need big fat damage numbers to make Strike worth it, so I would say avoid mixed damage on Strike runs. So, you know, if I'm building Strike, I'm going to need Magic Strike items if I'm playing a Magic Skull. And we ain't got that, so. This could be another pretty good ability spam items run, for sure. I'm seeing the potential. I mean, Olive Tree Cudgel. That's about all I need to see, really. But we'll see what this next shop offers me. Could be another banger. And some bone shards. I'll take them. So that's a blood drunk sword. I don't think so. I'm not trying to build crit items. Also, if I go the ability spam route, my items won't be critting unless I beat Dark Skull, and then you know, only sometimes. So we'll gacha. Ooh, not a bad gacha at all, actually. Pretty good. It's better than this. Yo, get rid of the approaching death now. Buy the purple flurp, and can I see a solar sword? I can see a wheel. Don't mind if I do. All right. Okay, wow. That's a shot, guys. I'm going to say it. That's a shot. I'm a fan. What do we have up here? A genie. That's bone shards. Bone shards in the bank, dude. And they're free. Assuming I'm not bad. We took a little damage, but that's not a big deal. Minus 10. Oh, that's free. It's free. Especially this early in the game. Free. It's like every fucking enemy I find in the Dark Mirror hits harder than that. So like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's just free. Free bone shards. Ah! Get wraithed. That's all I got to say there. Get him, Wheel. Show him why you're one of the best items in the game. Though definitely not one of the best items in the game. Literally, you're among them, but the power creep was real this patch. I'm sorry, Wheel. I think you've been ousted. Definitely top 10 though. That's a nice position to hold, dog. You don't feel bad. Top 10's pretty good. But the devs were off their gourd this patch. The power creep happened so fast. Like so many of these mystery items are just crazy, man. The devs were not holding back. Dude, he just got shredded by Wraith. It's like, she's alive. What's the difference between what was happening to him and her? The difference is, there's Wraith down here. There was not Wraith up there. This is better than this. More ability spam, please. Heirloom as well. Oh my god, okay. Bye. Bye. There he is, guys. Yes. Yes. Hell yes. New Gambler. A legendary gambler that... I'll read it for you. I'll read all of it. A legendary gambler that conquered the new continent. The last attack of the normal attacks combo has a 20% chance for the skull to throw a joker card that causes an explosion, dealing magic damage. When the skill is activated, there is a 20% chance for failure and a 10% chance for great success. Thank God we picked up that aging. Upon failure... Also, I never noticed, I think aging is the Dark Hero. Or the hero. Is that what that's supposed to be? The hero plunging his sword? That's what I'm seeing. Maybe it's like an ink blotch test or something. Sorry, I got distracted. ADHD, I apologize. Stop. Okay, fine. I don't need to move my mouse over it. Upon great success, the skill deals greatly increased damage, regains 100% of its cooldown, and grants a chip. That's the new part. That lasts for 10 seconds, maximum of 7. Amplifies skill damage dealt to enemies by 5% and increases skill casting speed by 5% for each chip in your possession. So that, for the record, greatly incentivizes me to take something like Infinity Bone or Infinite Bone. If I see Infinite Bone, I'm taking Infinite Bone. If I see an ability swapper, I'm swapping my abilities too. I don't think these are the abilities I want. I want the card cat, the one that that casts a card. Okay, we have our chip down here. You can see it right there. That's our first chip. It's going to be hard to stack the chips without something like Infinite Bone, I think. Or just like an enormous amount of skill cooldown and attacks and casting speed. There's another chip. This is definitely an ability spam run. Sorry for 2 ability spam runs in a row, but you're not gonna be upset with me when you see how powerful this gets. At least I hope. These are 2 great skulls to do it. I think his swap also generates chips, right? When swapping, grants 1 chip, and a slot machine appears and deals magic damage. Grants 3 chips, and greatly increases damage when 3 of the same shape appear. Incredible. So we also are incentivized to swap a lot, so I'm glad I bought that purple floor. Ah! I'm gonna miss those iframes on Petrify and Gargoyle swap though, for sure. I need to also remember to concentrate this skill. Y'all got iframes on our swap just yet. Man, there's a lot I want to change in terms of skills on this run. I want to get rid of the dash skill. And I also want to change my gambler skills to be a little different than what they currently are. Bye. Sorry, you got replaced, dog. I don't know what else to tell you. It's no hate. I like you, dude. But the gambler showed up, and he's shiny and new. What's on the princess box? New. Hey, that's Elementalist Staff. That's a custom items mod item. Solar Sword. I could take this. Get rid of this. Manatech would be nice here. You know what? I think I will. That's a good Manatech item. That's a courage box. It's gonna have a sword in it. And we already have Olive Tree Cudgel. It could also have a Hope Slasher. Okay, so here's the thing, right? We already have two of the best courage items. It could have the concentration speed item, which would be good on my Thor. But it's also 1,100 gold. And it could just be a Carleon sword. Pass. I'm passing. The odds were not in my favor. Like I said, we have two of the best items already. There's not too much more room for improvement in the courage department. And I don't even have a super good use for my courage yet. The Olive Tree Cudgel, you know what, actually, the Olive Tree Cudgel and the Wheel combined, I think, is enough to justify having a lot of physical damage. I really want Manatech Gravity Generator. That's like one of my top priority items, too. Because it's Manatech and it's courage, which would be very nice. But it also would make it hard for me to, I guess I'd be on the road to courage 4 at that point. A little awkward because I'm primarily magic on this build, but things could change. Depending on how many items I have, I'll show you guys real mixed damage potential. A lot of people don't realize that the primary way you deal damage in Skul the Hero Slayer is through your items. Your skull damage is a lot less, on most runs I should say, a lot less important than your item damage. So, that's my take, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, ladies, go easy on me, please. I'm not in the mood for a challenge. I want to cruise. They'll listen. They'll listen. Look at them. They love me. They know better. Okay, that hurt me. Okay. Noted. My chips! Okay, hang on. I'm getting destroyed. I'm also dropping frames. Can we not drop frames during the Leona sister fight? What is happening? Do I have a bunch of... Close my fucking Google Chrome and see if that helps. It's so stupid that Skul is having FPS problems in the newest updates. The thing is, I don't think we're ever getting that fixed either. Because it could be anything. It could be literally anything. And pinpointing it down is probably not on the devs' priority. Like I haven't even seen people complaining about... I saw someone in my comment section complaining about, which made me happy. Because, not that the person's having... problems, but just like I'm not alone. It's more confirmation, I should say, that it's not just my computer. Because like my computer's good. It's not a bad computer at all. This computer should never struggle on Skul the Hero Slayer. So I just hope it gets resolved. Just send the short hair sister or the long hair sister. I'm willing to go another round of merry-go-round. If the long hair sister does, yeah, I'm willing to go one more round. There's a chance that she dies to mystery here, which would suck. Oh my gosh, she's dead. Yep. You fucker. God damn it, mystery. God damn. Ridiculous. Now I have to fight a full HP phase 2. Something I always like to avoid if I can. We don't have iframes. Thank God she was kind with her pattern. Place a Wraith. Oh. Stay there. Okay, we're starting to get a lot of chips, but I had to swap. Man, dude, this is just a nightmare fight. The thing is, see, shit like that, this is fucked up. I hate this fucking fight. I hate it. I hate the Leona sisters, man. I fucking hate them. It never gets, like, there's so much I hate about the fucking Leona sisters. Ugh. It's the worst designed fight in the whole game. You know, people are like, oh, Dark Little Skull is hard. He is. Alexander, he's hard. He is. But he's not bullshit, okay? That's the difference. He's not, like, there's nothing about Alexander. There's nothing about Dark Skull that you see and you're like, oh my god, dude. Like, how was I supposed to dodge that? Where it's like the Leona sisters fight, she's got 2 moves that are just so fucked up. If you stand even slightly in the wrong spot. Also, we're definitely taking this. Withered Hand is also considerable. We're not using our basics that much. I don't know if I want to... You know, I'm going to take... Oh, man, these are both really good curses. Infectious Disease is also worth considering. The last resistance isn't going to be here the whole time. You know what? I'll take Infectious Disease. We'll get our max HP up, regardless. We have so much room for Arachna scaling on this run, thanks to the Gambler. So I think I can afford to take it and just rely on my my max HP shrine after I scale this all the way, because this is the most important one. Damage shrine can come after all of it if we still have... if we have bone shards left, we will scale that. Okay, we have a Legion here. You go ahead and charge, sir. I gotta charge myself, if you know what I mean. Concentrate. And I'm glad my instincts told me to come. Oh, don't mind if I do take that. Can I juggle? Oh man, I hope I can juggle. These are shitty dupes except for the cudgel. The cudgel's great. Please be a I took a skull. Oh no, I took a money room. Ah! Alright, that's what I get. We'll just full send and hope for the best. Delete. I'll delete this. Man, I'm very tempted to turn on Bakunudo's quality of life enhancement mod. That fixes some of the... Oh! It fixes some of the fucking bullshit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it's that kind of run, I guess. Yeah, I'm thinking it's double Olive Tree Cudgel time. No more treasure 4, but we can fix that potentially if I even want to. I don't know if I care to. Man, that's just nutty. Like I said, this is a candidate for the best item in the game. And to get it duped for my first time ever, it's beautiful. Wait, how are you shooting the bullets again? You're cheating. Stop cheating. Alright. It's looking good. I'm liking where this run's going. Definitely sending me down ability spam items. I'm hoping I see Bone of Mana. Something along those lines, please. Treasure box. Could have a medallion in it. We just got rid of it. Or a ring. Yeah. Or a ring. One or the other, honestly. It was guaranteed to be one or the other. A medallion or a ring. I don't know if we care about mana tech at this point. We're long past the point of Jenny's Chain Sickle. Oh, wow. But I already have really good treasure. We need ability spam items at this point. We need we need Manatech Gravity Generator, I think. That's like definitely extremely high priority for me. I need to get my magic damage up. So like something like Bone of Mana is going to be extremely important as well. Though at this point, we could purely exist off physical damage and it would be fine. Like, I just... Whenever I get new eyes on my channel and get to deliver my perspective on this game, it's always a pleasure because there's a lot of things that I do differently than most people you're going to see. And I think my results speak for themselves, so that's another thing. Like, you know, I'm not the best at Skul the Hero Slayer, but I am good at it. So, when it comes to mixed damage, I feel like that's not a perspective you really hear ever. So, just getting to talk about it to a new audience is really, really nice. Something like this is something we could use. I could get rid of my Fulgent Dawn dreams. I don't really want to, though. I'm still holding on to Copium that I get Fulgent Dawn. What would I even get rid of for this? I'm not planning on going Duel, though Duel would not be bad. I could get rid of this. Buy Wisdom on the Pedestal. You know what? Actually, sure. Because this item sucks. We don't want that. Oh, also, once we get rid of our last resistance, I think I'm going to take, yeah, I think I'm going to take Go-Getter. So I guess no weakness exposure, which makes my Wraith a little less useful. So I think there's a good case to be made to look for a replacement Quint. Like a Medusa or a Succubus. It's a little late for a Slime, but if a Slime did show up, I would consider it. There's a lot of stuff I want on this build still. It's also a great case for Treasure 4. Like, I don't want to rely on Treasure 4 too much, but that doesn't mean I can never have some fun with it. If I took Treasure 4, I 100% I think would have to challenge Dark Bull's Skull. I would have to. Like, I'd be the biggest coward ever if I didn't. And we've already seen the one item that increases your damage. I think I would probably take the one that gives you iframes. Which, in my humble, true opinion, is one of the craziest things that they've ever fucking made. Really ever. Like, 5 seconds... I think I literally was talking about this earlier in the episode even. Like, 5 seconds of immunity. And I think it's on a cooldown like 25 seconds, but man, that's so... Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm being blessed! Oh my god, thank you for this bounty, thank you for this bounty, thank you for this bounty. Thank you for this bounty! Oh no. Yeah, you gotta go, dog. You got to go. We got one of my favorite items in the game. I've been begging for this item so much. And guess what? It's ability spam. Oh my god! Oh my god, what is happening to me? What is happening to me? What is this? No fucking way! I'm in Skull Heaven, man. I'm in Skull Heaven. I've died in Skull, and I've gone to Skull Heaven. Whatever, you know what that thing in the, like he was saying, like I see the primordial plains or whatever when Alexander was dying. I've gone there. That's where I'm at. I'm in the primordial, I think that's what he said, the primordial plains. Whatever he said, I'm there, okay? I'm gonna have to do a cutscene % run eventually again and see the cutscenes again. Ow. Like, one day I'll have to do a full playthrough of Skull. Like, reset. Like, obviously not get rid of this save file, but, like, make a new one. Reset from the very beginning. Climb my way back through Skull. The entirety of the Dark Mirror. And then face Alexander like that. Because that could be interesting. Man, oh my god. We don't even have Go-Getter yet. This is going to get so dumb. And look, there's my ability swapper. Alright, you got a lot of work to do, lady. Lot of work. Please give me the cards. That's all I care about. I want the cards. The cards, lady. Thank you. Honestly, fuck it. How much does she want? Oh my god, you're a psycho. Okay. All you had to do was give me the cards. The first try, and then we'd be sitting pretty. I'll just keep the fucking dash. Who cares? Oh! No, no! What is this? Dude, what the fuck? I don't think I can take it. The way I take this is buying Artifact on the pedestal and completely forgetting Fulgent Dawn. But my magic is so low. I think I can do it, though. Artifact on the pedestal. Fine by me. Our magic will get higher. It's looking like a good run to potentially max out my Arachna Shrine, too. I also, I added into the damage Arachna Shrine early than I wanted to. But I think, honestly, it's fine. I think we'll be okay. I need to start using my basic attacks more. That makes me happy I didn't take, Withered Hand, actually. Okay, now we're starting to fucking high roll like crazy. Not that the damage of our basics really matters that much. It's not about the damage. Oh! Dude, what is happening? What is this? I don't even know what to say. This is nuts. That's my third Nat Legendary of Skulls. Not even to get into my how many fucking, you know, legendary items I've seen. Actually, let's count. And I've seen a fucking Adventurer Legendary, which is the rarest of them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 legendary items on me right now. It's fucking, this run's crazy. Give me a Pot of Greed, please. That's how I get my damage up without Arachna Shrines. Pot of Greed. Please. Come on, game. Come on, work with me. You're already working with me so much. I'm so grateful. But I could be even more grateful. Okay? I got so much room in my heart for gratefulness, okay? So much room. Just let me be grateful. Dog, this is insane. You've done it now, Skul. You outdid yourself. You really outdid yourself. Yeah, you've outdone yourself. And keep in mind, no Go-Getter yet. We don't even have Go-Getter. We're about to. Oh, shit, I didn't kill myself. Oh, oh. Okay, we're not getting Go-Getter until Act 4. That's my bad. Oh my god. Wait, why'd I buy Artifact on the pedestal? I don't need Artifact on the... Well, maybe now I do, because I'm considering getting rid of this. What else would I get rid of? The ring? That's my mutant. Swapping with my... It's also skill cooldown. This goes, if anything. And then we can fix our pedestal without... Like, I can just buy Heirloom on the pedestal or Antique. Either works. Also, Courage. Oh, I don't need Courage for it. We get rid of this. Yeah, it goes. Oh, no! No! What is happening? I don't think I can take it. This is a scenario where I don't think I can take Hope Slasher. Dude, what is happening? I can't. I don't even have arms, so it doesn't matter as much. Like, I could take Courage 4, but at what cost? At what cost, I ask? This is the craziest run. I mean, I could get rid of the Mage's Mana Bracelet and buy Wisdom on the pedestal. Have Courage 4. I also have to have room for a treasure inscription item at the end of the run, don't I? Oh, God. What am I going to do? What am I going to get rid of at the end? Probably the wheel. But that's my mana cycle. I need that. Oh, no. If anything, I think what I do here is I don't take the Hope Slasher. I keep my inventory room open to get rid of the Mage's Mana Bracelet. I'm going to buy Wisdom on the pedestal and just prepare ahead of time. I think that's the play. Because, like, the Mage's Mana Bracelet, it's great. Don't get it twisted. It's a really good item. But, at the same time, it's kind of just an extra on this build. When this build is just going to the moon. This build's going past the moon. I don't even know where this build's going. This build's going off into just empty space. Endless voyage, I guess. and it's excited about it. It's a psycho, okay? This build's psychotic. This build's unhinged. Don't trust it. I don't even know what to make of this. This is like such a absurd high roll. I don't have words for this. Just enjoy the ride, guys. Watch it die to the Act 4 Adventurer, too. I mean, we have last resistance. We're not dying to shit. Okay, I'm shutting up. No more saying shit like that. This run's going all the way. And there's a good chance I'll be fighting Dark Skull here. It could lose to Dark Skull, though. Actually, you know what? If I fight Dark Skull... Oh, man, that's going to be awkward, actually. We don't have Go-Getter yet. And if I'm fighting Dark Skull, I kind of just need to have, I think, last resistance. I don't trust myself in a fight against him without it. It's a skill issue, I admit it. But, like, I don't trust myself. I'm not good enough at the fight yet. No matter how strong my run is. Alright, remaining one. Give me my unique or something. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. The odds of him giving me a unique here are so high. And if you're lucky and you find him in Act 4 Part 2, the odds of him giving you a legendary are like really high. Like way higher than I think even like a skull pile odds. Though I don't have the numbers, it's just my intuition and like my experience in this game. But like he often gives me a legendary in Act 4 Part 2. No math though, I'm not a math guy. I'm an intuition guy. And the intuition of a 2,000-hour Skull player is, if I'm talking about Skull, is worth a lot, in my humble experience. And obviously I'd say this, because I'm the guy who's has the hours, but still. And Flame Dragon with my high physical is better than Wraith, so we'll take a Flame Dragon here. Happily, it's a really good quintessence. I talk about it all the time. Can I do this? Nope. Cheese proof. Okay, good enough. It was worth a try, though. There's always a certain pattern I see in the doors that lets me know I'm close to being done. This is one of them. I think this, you can get to the end from here. Yeah. I think there's multiple solutions there, and that's one of them. Thanks for the money, though. Money's kind of useless to me at this point, but... Hey. No big deal. Hiya! All right. Okay, I shouldn't be too careless. I need to, you know, watch out for fucking executioners still. I don't want my good vibes to be tarnished. I'm trying to think. Oh, this is such a good collection desire too. I don't know. I might have to get rid of aging, but I don't want to. There's so much, like, cause like if I'm taking on Dark Skull, I'm bringing Last Resistance, and I still need Go-Getter, like to truly reach the potential that this run holds. This is a scary position to be in. My run's so good, I don't even know what to do. First world problems and all that. Hey, stop. Stop with that. I'm trying to vibe. Kind of ruined my vibe, dog. Executioner kind of ruined my vibe, dude. You gotta be gone, okay? It is personal as well. It's fully personal. I don't like you. Never have. So take it to heart, please. I insist. All right. This should be Adventurer. It is. What do you know? See, that's the intuition I'm talking about. Who are you? Ugh. I'm never happy no matter who I see. But I really don't like you. At least we're strong. Strong runs aren't going to have as big of an issue with this guy. The weaker your run is, the worse this guy is. Which is the case with everyone, but basically this guy has so much max HP that, like, if your run is not strong, he is very... Oh my god! He's very scary. Oh. If I lost slash resistance here, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So much screen spam, I can hardly see what the fuck is happening. Ah! Alright, not bad. This guy fucking sucks. Vibe ruiner extraordinaire. It's on his resume. Alright, we're almost certainly max scaling here. It'd be really fucked up if I didn't. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 45 more bone shards. Should be easy to do if the game doesn't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, game. I just wish I had enough, like, give me a fucking curse that gives me 2 extra dark ability slots at the cost of, like, I don't know, of, like, Omen 2 or something, please. I'd probably take that on this run. Because then I could just fix it with Super Baby. Super Baby, Go-Getter. I'd be a happy man. Obviously not fixed, but the max HP problem would be better. Then I want to have Omen 2 and Infectious Disease. These are pre-Alexander build shenanigans, you know, before they added Alexander, and our biggest obstacle was the Dark Hero. That should be enough. All right, no more skull rooms. We're even a little over, which is fine. NBD. I should save my money for the most part. I'm just gonna buy this and juggle it, just in case I need to sell my curse. Yeah, I mean, it's free at this point. Oh, come on. Stop making this complicated, okay? There's no need to overcomplicate things. Just let me out. You know I win. This minigame's like, the later you find it, the, like, I don't know, the devs broke it and have never fixed it. It's kind of crazy. Or maybe it was fixed there, actually. I don't know. Maybe they did fix it. Because, like, normally, you, like, the second you attack something, it, like, insta-dies, basically. Get him, wheel. Man, this run's going to be so much. Like, there's so much, man. I'm just so excited for Go-Getter. When Go-Getter shows up, it's over. Oh my god, stop giving me bone shards. Wait, did I go in a skull room? I probably did, didn't I? God damn autopilot Haxa. Fuck. Fuck. It doesn't really matter, though. Money is kind of important to me, I guess, though, because I am looking to sell a curse, potentially. But, like, this is the point of a run where all currency is basically useless to me. My run's so strong that there's not a lot of room for it to grow. What is he doing? Can you attack? There you go. Alright, beautiful. Hiya! It's the only charge skill, or concentration skill, I should say, in the game that I like that's not on a concentration-focused skull. Like, that one skill, that's it. Alright, it's Joan time. We have 8,000 gold. It's more than enough to sell a curse, and also utilize the last shot if I need to. Also have to remember to die in this Joan fight. So, yep, gotta remember to do that. We also have 350 max HP despite the infectious disease. That's crazy. I think I'd be... So I'm not a math guy. Someone can do 30% of 350. That's how bad at math I am. I don't even do shit like that. But it's definitely over 400 for sure. That much is certain. Bye. Can you just stop protesting, please? Thank you. You're done. I win, you lose. It's that simple. Once I'm near killing her, and I probably should stop at around half HP because I have some dangerous stuff. Let's just start jumping into the orbs. This is not an attack that does a lot of damage, so this is an attack I can shred myself on. Yeah, okay. Good. All right, now I actually want to unironically not take damage, just in case I actually get into some trouble here. There we go. Now I have to actually be careful. So that's our Hercules feat. Now we have 40% amplification and 40% damage resistance more than we used to. Yeah, that's a thing. Wisdom. That's so fucking tempting. But like the thing about this is you have to keep in mind I am getting rid of this Mage's Mana Bracelet for treasure. One of the treasure items. Man, I don't know what to do here. Actually, man, this is so hard. Maybe I don't be a coward and fight Dark Skull without it. I mean, that's a recipe for disaster. We do have iframes on our swap. We take this. Shadow Knights is going to help. What a situation to be in. I think I don't be a coward here. Yeah, I'm thinking it's don't be a coward o'clock. And I just fucking full sinned into this Mother Hubbard. We have the power. We do have iframes. We have Shadow Knights. Just have to swap often while fighting Dark Skull until I actually get the hang of his fight. You know, I'm not capable of fighting him as it stands. You can't tempt me. For one, I only have 25 or 20 crit rate. And also, I have no arms or brawl, so screw off. Bye. Nice try, though. I thought about it for a microsecond, I'm not gonna lie. Please. Please. And please. Alright. Here's our kit. It speaks for itself. Time to go kill the Dark Hero. He's dead. Okay? He's super dead. He's ultra dead. He's not our problem. It's what lies beyond that's the problem. Stop with this item bullshit. In fact, none of this matters anymore. None of your currency helps me. How much? We have 1200 damage percent in physical. Not a physical skull in sight either. Keep that in your mind as we finish this run out. And my magic ain't bad either. 700 is like, you know, I would say standard. It's like the bottom meter for beating the rest of the game. And it's only going to get higher. Actually, is it? I don't know. I mean, it's actually higher than it seems because of... Actually, no. Not until we get the treasure items. Because then we get amplification from our treasure inscriptions. Point being, it's going to be higher than it seems regardless. Because amplification doesn't show up in your damage percent. Thank you, Shadow Knights. We love you. Get him, Gambler. This is the perfect gambler run. Couldn't ask for a better gambler experience. Except for Infinite Bone, but I don't even know if I would take Infinite Bone on this run. Straight up. It'd be hard to fit it. They nerfed this song still. Don't know why they did it. Oh my heavens. 7 chips, huh? When the chips are down. Alright, get Shadow Knights. Enjoy, sir. I saved this one especially for you. Does he even make it out of this? I don't know. Man, this gambler is crazy. Bye. See ya, loser. All right, it's time. I'm gonna, of course, be going with Sir Spirit here. I've never even talked to the witch. Who needs her? Well, she's the one talking to me there, but... Now we take Treasure Enhanced. I'm likely taking the iframes item, which it's like, why am I even worried? I should still be worried about Dark Skull. He's not going to be free. He probably takes my last resistance, but I don't, or he takes my reassembly, but I don't think he kills me because I'm taking the even strong. I'm taking like the Giga item here. This one increases number of all owned inscriptions by 1, which I forgot, by the way. We get Heirloom and Artifact, which we don't have. I forgot about that, but we're about to get it. We're also going to get Courage 4 and Wisdom 4. Oh, no. We're going to miss out on Wisdom 4, but we're getting Courage 4. We're getting Mystery 4, too. Upon being hit, nullify damage and become invincible for 5 seconds, cooldown 25 seconds. So essentially, it's a 20-second cooldown. You have to think of it like that. So it's time. Boom! Yeah, I gotta bling this. Do I have Sherix open? Sorry, this is YouTuber shit. I gotta do it. No! This is gonna suck, huh? I have to know. So careful. Window, Skull. Alright, we got it. Sorry, YouTuber shit. It didn't take long enough for me to edit it out. You guys can listen to the process. Alright, Dark Skull, bring it on. Honestly, bring it on. I'm ready. What? Alright, dog. What's up? Good to see you. I shouldn't be too cocky here, but I am. Dude, the Shadow Knights is tearing him to fucking pieces. I actually think I'm doing a bad job in this portion of the fight, which is not good. Yeah, I took too much damage there. I don't like that. Let's go. Bring it on. Okay, let's just be careful here. Like, he's very fast. Oh, he's so fast. He stuns you. Ah! I frankly think that the power version is the hardest one. I don't know what other people's opinions are. I think it's easily the hardest version of him. Here it comes. Here comes the Speed Skull. This one's, in my opinion, is the easiest. Oh, he's balanced. Never mind. He swapped it up. I don't even know what the balanced version... No. He's Speed. Okay. Oh, his power! No! Again? He got me. Oh, he really got me. So fucking scary. This fight's so crazy. Which is he now? I can't see. Okay, we lost reassembly, which I predicted. If I had not gotten hit by that, I think we get out of there with reassembly, which is unfortunate. Okay, I have a thing that I noticed in one of my playthroughs recently, and I want to see if it's true. When I was fighting, and it was off screen for the record, I was fighting Alexander. I noticed during the debris phase of when he's throwing the castle at me, I saw the skull of Dark Skull flying through the debris, like the Cuphead phase, as I call it. Like, this was among the debris, and I don't know how it happened, and I've not seen it again since, but it happened that one time, and I want to see if it's like a cool little Easter egg or something that they included. I don't know what I take here. Probably just the Scapula of Hatred. This doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm using my skills often enough to where I'm just going to have way more uptime and consistency with this. Excuse me. We're not using normal attacks enough. Gain 1 disbelief upon using a skill. Upon using a skill, when 5 disbeliefs are in possession, consume all disbelief and amplifies skill by 35%. Like, this one's just bad. It's just worse than this. Why? Yeah, it's just worse. Consumes all solitude and amplifies skill damage for 5% for 5 seconds per solitude consumed. In 1 solitude percent. Yeah, this one's like for warrior, I guess. Like, but even then, it's just worse. Like, so many of them are just worse than this. This one's good for status builds, which I've not brought. You know what? We take the Scapula. And good luck to me. I have a good feeling about this, but it could lose. Frames, especially if my frames are all fucky. Shadow Knights is going to be a big help here. I wanted to get out of this phase 1 quickly. I think we'll be fine, personally. I'm pretty good at Alexander these days, at least. I'm getting better, I should say. Not super consistent yet, but it's getting there. Certainly better at Alexander than I am at Dark Skull. I'm saving my my Shadow Knights for big Alexander, if you're wondering why. I'm not super scared of this phase. I am scared of big Alexander, but it's looking pretty fucking good for me. We're gonna immediately use Shadow Knights as soon as this starts, and we're facing the correct direction too, which is very convenient. It's almost like they made me face this way on purpose for Shadow Knight enjoyers. Which is most of the Skull community, so. Oh my god, I didn't even notice! I didn't notice he was almost fucking dead! I just want mixed damage doubters to witness me. Witness me! Witness me, mixed damage doubters, okay? Witness me. Do you like what you see? This could be you. This could be you. You play too much, though. You play too much, you mixed damage doubters. We haven't won yet, though.
we pretty much won.
I haven't taken a single point of damage. Ridiculous. Bye. See ya. Get the Shadow Knights. Get him in the windscreen. We got him. Okay, we got some Shadow Knights in there. The Let's Go Home screen has already started, so nothing I do here matters anymore. But I just wanted to dunk on him a little bit. Kind of dab on his ass. You know how it is. Bye. See ya. Geronimo. And there you have it. Fucking G's, man. That's a run. That's a run if I've ever seen one. That was nuts from start to finish. I don't even know. I genuinely don't know what to say about this one, guys. Like, you witnessed it. You saw it. It was crazy. Like, everything was popping off all the time. Just constant craziness. I don't even... God damn, when Skul gives me the juice, Skul gives me the juice. Now the next run's going to suck to make up for this one. Just prepare yourselves for that, okay? But what I will say is, New Gambler, it's great. Like, such a simple little change. It's so good. It gives you incentive to high roll. Like, which you already had incentive just because of the enhanced skills, but like it makes it even better. Skill casting speed is like one of the most underrated stats in Skul. It's one of the most important stats in Skul. So, yeah, just getting more of that is good for sure. And I don't even know, man. Like, we destroyed Alexander. I wasn't even paying attention to how low his HP was when I was over there attacking him when the Shadow Knights were popping off. When he died, I was caught off guard. Treasure Enhanced is crazy. It's so OP, man. Treasure Enhanced is nuts. It's too good. Like, I don't know. Do you think these will stay as they are and not get nerfed? Especially this one. This one's fucking nuts. This one's unfair. The other one's enormous damage percent, but it's like, God, Jesus, man. Like, this shit here. It's like, if you're bringing treasure forward to the end of your run, you likely high rolled your treasure items. Like, look at these treasure items. Look at these. Also, I need to point out once again, no physical skull here. Not one. Not one. And guess, you saw this shit. So mixed damage doubters, you know? Where you at? We gotta have a talk. I'm gonna sit like a youth pastor, like backwards in my chair, leaning on top of like my arms are leaning and my head's on my arms. I'm like intently listening to you guys talk about how you don't believe in mixed damage, and then I sell you on it like a fucking salesman. I show you this run, and your eyes open wide because you now see the error. You were blind, but now you see. You found the amazing grace, which is mixed damage. Okay. So that's all I got to say about that. The run was incredible. I'm glad I wasn't a coward and didn't rely on last resistance, although we would have kept our reassembly had I not. But that's fine. I'm glad I stuck to my guns. The run was powerful enough to not need it. So, you know, sometimes you see that the run's good and you just believe in the run, the heart of the cards. And that's what we did. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love this fucking game so much. I really, really do. And that's all I got to say, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.